Hey y'all, it's Kansas City Sirens here. I have needed to make this video for a while because I am tired of people asking me on how to install SirenRailz, so this is how you install and set up SirenRailz. Note that this is not an actual mod, rather an add-on pack for the mod Immersive Railroading. The way that this works is essentially I disguise trains as sirens. So pretty much, it's just a siren's model over a train's body. So it does act like a train, but if you set it up right, and I will show you how to do so, it will look just and sound just like a siren. All you will need for this is the app called CurseForge, which I would recommend you just get CurseForge because it is so nice and really convenient. You will need to know basically how to navigate the file explorer. It is a very simple process. So let's get started. So I'm not going to show you how to install CurseForge, but I will show you how to use it. This is your home page. You go to Minecraft. I have all these things, but you're going to go to Weather and Sirens. And this is just your mod packs. This includes ones that you have made and have found, but I am going to show you how to make one specifically so that you can customize it to your liking. Simply you hit create, make your profile name. I will make it SirenRailz. And then the Minecraft version, Immersive Railroading, which is the parent mod which you need in order for this to work. Works best on 1.12.2. There's also a lot of mods that I'd recommend that go pretty well with it, with SirenRailz on 1.12.2, so I'd recommend you just use this version. And I would select Forge version 28.60 specifically. It has more mods and it is just more stable. You can also change the image, but we are not going to do this for this tutorial. Then you simply press create and it will open the profile. So you can see we don't have any content. For this you click add content, and you can get any one of these mods, but for this tutorial we are just getting Immersive Railroading. And here's Immersive Railroading. It does have 2 required mods for this, however you do need them in order for the thing to work, so I will leave links to everything on CurseForge, like the website, but if you are on the app, and if you press install, it gets the add-on mods, or the dependencies, automatically. So the next thing you should do is go to resource packs and search for Siren, and it should come up. There it is. Right now it is on version 1.3. 1.4 is currently work in progress, so it should show up in your resource packs, but it's not going to be in your resource packs forever, and I will show you why here in just a second. So the next thing you're going to want to do is just press play and load Minecraft fully. Meanwhile this loads, I will just tell you, you will need at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and at least decent computer. My computer is not the greatest and it still runs it just fine, but it does get laggy sometimes. If you're on a weaker laptop, this won't run at least very well. So, and this is all Java exclusive. It's not available for any other versions. Unfortunately, I can't make it. I also have no experience with Bedrock Edition, or any other version, so this is Java exclusive, PC exclusive. If you would like early access to 1.4, join my Discord server, which will be linked in the description. There you will find the beta for 1.4, and you can mess around with it and have early access to it. So basically what the process we're doing here is just loading Minecraft and generating what's called a cache file. So while that's happening, go back to here, and you press the 3 dots right here, and this drop down should appear. You press open folder, and it should open the folder, which will appear in just a second. So in here, you will see 3 files, but as the Minecraft loads, more files will develop. As you can see, there's config, and there will be another file called cache. The cache is pretty much just stored data, and it takes longer to load the first time, which is why Minecraft will take longer to load the first time you load it. It's just stored data, so as you open Minecraft more and more, it will get faster over time. The config is where you're going to be putting SirenRailz, but we are going to wait for Minecraft to be done, loading, and then we will do that. Alright, you should have Minecraft loaded now. Now is the time that you should set some stuff up. I'm just going to set it up for my personal preferences really quickly. So now, you go to controls. Immersive Railroading is installed, so you simply scroll down until you see Immersive Railroading. Take note of the config, as this is going to be the first thing that we do. I usually set it to the up arrow key, and then also you might want to set up the rest of these controls. I will go ahead and do so for my liking. You don't have to change any of these. This is just how I have it. By the way, I would recommend you get a numpad for this if your computer has an extra set of numbers, as it's more convenient to keep everything separate. Okay, so now that we have that set up, you're going to go into a world. I'm just going to make a creative world. Super flat, and I'm just going to generate a quick world. We are going to set up the config so that sirens work 100% as easy as possible in creative mode specifically. So pressing the key that your config was set up to, I have mine set up to the up arrow key, it should bring up this menu. For what you need for specifically SirenRailz is go to config, balance, and set fuel required to false. And that is all the in-game setup you need. And as you can see, we have Immersive Railroading installed, and it has everything that Immersive Railroading usually has. So now, this is the part that you need to pay attention to. Do not load Modulator Pack or SirenRailz with resource packs. It doesn't work right. I'm going to show you the proper way of installing it. Going back to your folder, you can see that the cache folder has more loaded, and the config file has this in it. You're going to go to resource packs, take this, I would cut it, go to config, Immersive Railroading, paste it here. This is how you properly load add-on packs for Immersive Railroading. Any add-on pack. This includes actual ones that include trains, like US Rails, which is mine. So as you can see, it doesn't show up in resource packs anymore because it doesn't need to be there. Then you simply load the game again, and you will see something change once you load Minecraft. Basically what this is doing, making it so that it loads automatically, 100% automatically. Basically, you don't have to do anything with resource packs or anything extra. You just load Minecraft and it will be automatically loaded. As you can see, now it says there are 90 pieces of rolling stock, and this shows that it actually didn't load. So if you pay attention to this bar of text here, it should say, yep, T128, and it will start saying more stuff. Yep, SL Model 7, 2T22, 500. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot more. There's going to actually be sirens loading into the game now. Now Minecraft is loaded, and we can load into our world. So now I'm going to show you how to spawn down a siren. So go into your creative menu, go into the Immersive Railroading tab with the wrench icon, grab a track blueprint, and then go into the locomotives section. You will see now there are sirens loaded in. For this demonstration, we will just simply spawn Vulnerable 1000 T1 up. So, once you place your track section, it will look like this, and can easily be broken. And if you look up and right click, this menu will open. I would recommend left clicking up here so it enables that you're typing text and setting the track length to 1. This makes things more precise, so you can only place one block, one section of track. And then you simply right click, and boom. Now you have a functional siren in Minecraft, specifically a Thunderbolt 1000T. This model is getting revamped, by the way, so it will be more realistic in the update 1.4. So once you have the siren placed, this is how you turn on the siren. So yes, you can do the bell and all those fun fancy things, but what you need to do is you need to set it to full throttle by pressing the 8 key on your numpad, and then you simply press the key that turns on the locomotive. I believe the default is enter. I might need to correct myself in editing, but for me it is the numpad 3. So without further ado, that's how you turn on the siren, and this is what it sounds like. Those lag spikes are 100% normal, so... Oh, that's also very normal for it to glitch around. Yeah, that is how you set up SirenRailz. So we can also just place down other sirens. Oh, by the way, to get rid of a siren, you shift and left click. For example, we could spawn one that's already on a pole. Like this Eclipse 8 right here. This model will also be getting a revamp as well. So, you know, because this is a relatively poor quality model, and I will be fixing it. So again, set it to full throttle, and then simply turn on the siren. Yes, so that is the installation process of SirenRailz. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this tutorial handy and useful. I really hope that this helped out so that you could install SirenRailz properly. I know a lot of people have been asking me how to install it, so anyways, see y'all.